I don't have a crystal ball, and let's be clear, no one can truly predict the future. But what we can do is study trends, analyze current technologies, and map out the most probable trajectories of innovation. And that is what I have done. 2025 is poised to be one of the most eventful we have seen in recent times, and in this video I outline some of the most likely trends and happenings that will rock the year. You may want to bookmark this one and revisit it in a year's time. It is okay to disagree with any of my predictions, but also remember to give this video a like and share it, as it will help it reach many others, as I am curious to know the thoughts of so many on these issues. Let's kick things off with a prediction you might already see on the horizon: governments mandating kill switches for AI systems. Sounds like science fiction, right? But it's not just about stopping rogue robots. It will be sold to you as a necessary safeguard against a growing list of real-world risks. AI isn't just running chatbots anymore. It's driving decisions in healthcare, finance, transportation, and even military applications. The scary part? Some creators admit they don't fully understand how their own AI systems work. Remember when OpenAI CEO Sam Altman called for AI regulation? That wasn't just talk. It was a wake-up call. In the last 2 years, we've seen AI systems causing chaos, spreading disinformation, manipulating stock markets, and making harmful automated decisions. Industries have lost billions due to AI mishaps and the threat of misuse, from hacking critical infrastructure to mismanaging defense systems, is only growing. The EU Artificial Intelligence Act has already taken the first step, prioritizing human oversight and safety. But here's the thing: governments hate what they can't control. By 2025, I predict we'll see global mandates for AI kill switches, hard stops to prevent rogue behavior, hacks, or catastrophic decisions. They will say it's not about halting innovation. It's about making sure we can hit pause when things go off the rails. Let's talk Bitcoin. I'm predicting a shorter bull run, with the peak wrapping up as early as April or May 2025. That's much earlier than usual, and here's why it makes sense. To predict the future, we need to understand the past. Bitcoin bull runs are heavily tied to its halving cycles. Let's recap. 2013 bull run lasted 12 months, peaking in December. 2017 bull run lasted 15 months, peaking in December. And 2021 bull run lasted 15 months, peaking at $64,800 in April, with a secondary peak in November. On average, these runs last 14 months and typically start a few months after the halving when the supply shock kicks in. But here's the twist: the current bull run broke the mold. Bitcoin hit an all-time high of $75,358 in March 2024 before the halving. And that's unprecedented. Pre-halving rallies have never reached such heights. But why did we have this early start? First is institutional adoption. Companies like MicroStrategy doubled down, and Bitcoin ETFs gained serious traction. Then there was regulatory support. Pro-crypto policies, including President-elect Donald Trump's stance, boosted confidence. Lastly, we have public interest. Bitcoin's digital gold narrative became a refuge during economic uncertainty. With the bull run starting earlier, it's logical to assume it could end earlier too. If we stick to the average 14-month timeline, a peak around April or May 2025 makes sense. But there's more. Market exhaustion. Bitcoin soared past six figures in December 2024, reaching $104,000. The rally's speed suggests it might burn out faster. Now, don't get me wrong. This doesn't mean Bitcoin is done. But if you're riding this wave, be strategic. The early peak could mean the end is closer than you think. 2025 seems to be the year to bring an unsettling reality to light. Deepfake technology will be regulated like weapons. Sounds extreme? Let me explain why this isn't as far-fetched as it seems. In 2024 alone, there were over 15 million deepfake videos online, with a staggering 85% of them used maliciously. Fraud, manipulation, and worse. Voice cloning and deepfake scams have already cost businesses a jaw-dropping $1.3 billion globally in the past 2 years. Deepfakes have become political and financial weapons. Fake videos of politicians spread misinformation faster than fact-checkers can respond, altering public opinion in elections. And in the corporate world, scammers use AI-generated voices to impersonate CEOs and authorize fraudulent transactions. Governments and tech companies are scrambling to respond. Platforms like YouTube and Facebook are banning harmful deepfakes, and laws like China's 2022 AI media watermark mandate show progress. But enforcement? It's still a glaring weakness. So, why would governments treat deepfakes like weapons by 2025? Simple. The stakes are too high. Just like some will argue that arms control is critical for national security, deepfake regulation will be seen as essential to prevent widespread harm to institutions, businesses, and democracy itself. I predict we'll see laws requiring licensing for deepfake software, strict oversight on its use, and severe penalties for misuse. It won't just be a tech issue. It'll become a global security priority. Let's talk about one of the biggest innovations: quantum computing. Google just dropped a quantum bombshell. Their new chip Willow has achieved exponential error suppression in quantum computing. That might sound like tech jargon, but make no mistake, this breakthrough changes everything. Now, will quantum computers be on your desk by 2025? Not even close. They'll remain specialized, expensive tools, mainly accessible through cloud platforms like Google Cloud and IBM's Q Network. But for industries that demand cutting-edge computation, quantum is about to become indispensable. Here's what I predict. Quantum computing will finally break into real-world applications in these key areas. First, drug discovery and chemistry. By 2025, quantum computers will simulate molecular interactions with mind-blowing precision. This means designing life-saving drugs without years of trial-and-error lab work. Companies like Pfizer and Roche are already pouring resources into quantum-powered simulations, and Google's breakthrough will fast-track this revolution. Second, post-quantum cryptography. Quantum computers are creeping closer to cracking traditional encryption methods. This will force governments and tech giants into a race to implement quantum-resistant encryption, securing everything from bank accounts to military systems. It's not a luxury, it's a survival strategy. Third, optimization problems. Industries like logistics, finance, and transportation will undergo a quantum leap. Quantum computing's ability to juggle countless variables will revolutionize operations. Imagine an airline optimizing its global schedule in minutes, slashing billions in costs. Fourth, AI and machine learning. Quantum computing will supercharge AI training, solving complex optimization problems in record time. The result? Faster and smarter AI models, tackling everything from climate change to personalized medicine. 2025 will mark the year quantum computing moves from promise to practical applications. It won't be mainstream yet, but its impact will be felt in industries that shape our world. Smart wearables are already transforming how we track physical health, but this year, they'll evolve into essential tools for mental well-being. Think about it. Devices like the Apple Watch, Fitbit, and Oura Ring are no longer just step counters. They monitor stress levels, heart rate variability, sleep quality, and more. These are metrics that can offer deep insights into mental health. For example, Apple's watchOS 10 estimates stress using heart rate and motion data. Fitbit Sense gives you a stress management score based on electrodermal activity. And Whoop, a favorite among athletes, tracks strain and recovery to show how lifestyle impacts mental well-being. Now, pair these devices with AI-powered apps like Calm, Headspace, or Wysa, and you get a powerful ecosystem of stress-busting tools. In fact, a 2023 Deloitte survey found that 63% of wearable users reported reduced stress or better sleep, and the mental health tech market is projected to hit $22.5 billion in 2025. But here's the exciting part. In 2025, smart wearables will shift from passive trackers to proactive mental health companions. They will offer real-time mood monitoring, using advanced biosensors to track emotional states with pinpoint accuracy. Imagine your wearable sensing anxiety and immediately suggesting a breathing exercise or mindfulness session. They will also start to offer personalized mental health coaching. AI will analyze your habits, sleep, diet, exercise, and stress, and provide tailored insights, acting like a mental health coach on your wrist. These devices will offer early detection of mental health disorders. They will identify early warning signs of conditions like depression or anxiety. For instance, prolonged sleep disruptions or elevated stress levels could trigger a prompt to seek professional help. They will also have deep integration with professional care. Allowing sharing wearable data with your therapist or doctor will become routine, enabling more personalized and effective treatment. This year will also spark a lot of AR and VR interventions. Imagine pairing a smartwatch with AR glasses to create immersive calming experiences, like a virtual walk in a forest during a stressful moment. This shift is inevitable. This is why the demand is massive. A 2023 McKinsey report revealed that 80% of consumers want tech that actively improves mental health. With advancements in wearable sensors and AI, it's clear the future of mental health is wearable. 2025 will be the year these devices go from nice-to-have gadgets to must-have companions for mental well-being. With every device connected, app in use, and transaction conducted online, the flaws in traditional security systems are more apparent than ever. This year, zero-trust security frameworks will dominate enterprise environments, becoming the de facto standard for safeguarding remote work setups. Why? Because the threats are escalating. We have rising cyber attacks. Cybercrime has reached unprecedented levels. In 2023, ransomware alone accounted for 21% of cybersecurity incidents, causing over $10 billion in damages, according to Cybersecurity Ventures. Hybrid work environments have only exacerbated vulnerabilities, giving attackers more entry points than ever before. Secondly, we have the failure of old models. Traditional perimeter-based security, which assumes everything inside the network is safe, is no longer viable. Once attackers bypass the outer defenses, they can roam unrestricted within a system, creating catastrophic consequences. But what is zero-trust security? Zero-trust frameworks work under a simple yet powerful principle: never trust, always verify. Every user, device, and action is continuously authenticated and authorized, no matter where it originates. Leading the charge are both industry giants and innovative startups. In 2023, Microsoft expanded its zero-trust solutions for Azure, offering advanced tools for conditional access and identity protection. Startups like Midnight Blockchain are reshaping trust systems with decentralized identity models. Blockchain's immutable records provide robust authentication and drastically reduce breach risks. Governments are taking action too. The U.S. Federal Zero Trust Strategy, introduced in 2022, requires federal agencies to embrace zero trust principles. Globally, similar initiatives are gaining momentum to combat cybercrime's rising cost. But what is changing by 2025? 1. Identity-centric security. Organizations will prioritize verifying every individual, device, and transaction across their networks. 2. Granular access control. Least privilege policies will restrict users to only the data and tools they absolutely need, minimizing potential damage in case of breaches. 3. Blockchain integration. Decentralized identity systems will make authentication more secure, ensuring data integrity and privacy. And 4. Real-time risk analysis. AI-driven tools will dynamically assess risks, granting or denying access based on behavioral and contextual cues. So, why is zero trust becoming essential? Because the stakes are too high to ignore. Cybercrime is now a multi-trillion-dollar industry, and companies can't afford the vulnerabilities exposed by outdated security models. This year, zero trust security won't just be a recommendation. It'll be the baseline for organizations worldwide. Enterprises and governments alike will rely on this approach to protect data, secure remote work environments, and stay ahead in an increasingly dangerous digital terrain. And there you have it, 6 groundbreaking tech trends that we may see by the end of 2025. But now it's your turn. What do you think? Which of these trends excites you the most, and what did we miss? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.